Hey guys, it's Frank coming at you with another game of Final Fantasy Tactics. We're here at the end game now. While there's tons of stuff to do, there's a lot of extra content at the end, and we haven't even dipped our toe. I mean, hours and hours and hours of it, right? That involves extra characters, difficult challenges, blah, blah, blah. But we are going to just move forward. Now, move Ramsa into Gallant Knight with dual-wield swords because it's cooler. It's not better than Brawler Ninja, but it is cooler, and it'll give him Protect. That'll be pretty nice. And the rest of it, you know, we're keeping as it was. We could swap in Orlandu and Meliadul. I don't think it'll be necessary. It may well be, though. You know, they really juice the foe. But, you know, we've got to get through the vaults of Orbonne. There's all sorts of things to come. It's no slouch of a final dungeon. This is the part of the game I've played the least, right? Because once you're here, you can't leave. I mean, once upon a time that was the case. Now you can leave.
Very well. Ready.
Right.
So we'll have... So the ninjas have... Well, the ninja has 12 speed. Ramsa just has 10. He's Gallant Knight, which means he can wear, like, armor or clothes. So we'll give him clothes.
Keep watch here. I will press on with Lord Fulmarv.
As you command.
They have slain all the guards. What secrets lie among these tomes that demand such carnage? But the speculation must keep.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, Ramsa, are we really going to worry about that now? Let's climb on these comically large books that form a stairway to walk around.
Right.
Just really, really big books. Man, oh man. Alright, so let's see what they've given us in this final dungeon. 600 hit point monks. Alright, so that guy's got a katana. This guy has counter flood. Yeah, just a normal, terrifying battle. Good deal. We should be able to handle that. But of course, we can 600 HP. That's just two uber boosted Excaliburs away from death. Anybody can pop that. I think we just run in and go for the Merc. Reasoning that... Ooh, we gotta hit both of them.
This isn't funny.
But we got it. Yeah, yikes. 230.
This cannot be.
Of course, auto potion now. We might be needing to move to HP restore if that's what we're getting out of it. But you know, we're not gonna be able to hit him there. We can stand in the breach here though, and hit a scream. Yeah.
Every bit helps.
And we turn that guy off, which is good, because he was definitely going to do some damage. I mean, he's a monk at the end of the game, right? He was going to do something bad. Alright, so what we want to do here is get Ramsa with the quick so he can pop this archer, I think, maybe? You know, I don't know if Ramsa will finish him, though. A golem could be better, a golem will be better. Go up here, the archer may not be able to even hit her anymore since she's got so much vertical room on him. Oh no, a shockwave punch art, that'll kill her. Nope, actually, ends up healing her a little bit. As long as we don't run out of X potions by the end of this. We've got like 60, but he goes with Throw Stone, gets the damage in. Good for him. Nope, not there. We can just go here and pop the archer. That's fine. Ooh. Bad matchup there. Maybe. Yeah, that's better. Plus, if we stopped him, that would have been very nice. Here, we'll just move like... There, we just don't want to stand in too much of a line and we'll be fine. We're going to punch Kenrick here. This will also get the ninja away from harm. Oh yeah, we just got to deliver. Boom, a clean one-shot.
Let me see.
You know, it's, You just got to play to the difficulty you're at, right? I feel not bad at all. And there we see that the Swords is much weaker than Brawler, but, you know, we might do it anyway, because it's classy. And Mystadio continues to be, I mean, just a bonkers great character, right? 60% to turn people off twice, and he hits it both times. My guy. And that was the one with Punch Heart. We can hit a weird haste 2 here. No, it won't go that whole vertical way. That would be too weird of a haste 2. Well then, haste 1 it is. Because getting your abilities turned off for 3 turns is, in a lot of ways, better than even getting a kill. Because they don't do anything when they're not working. And we hit a stop there. Amazing. Just brutal. And we're just going to rock around this way. And Mystadio is going to continue his tour of turning off all their abilities. And right now they can't do anything, so we're going to kill the stopped guy.
He'll pay for that.
Bit of Shiva damage there. You know, Summoner goes from being one of the best things in the game early to being, well, you know, that's how magic is. It doesn't scale with power the way that you need it to. But of course, these sort of HP totals are a new thing entirely. We're just going to try to get a stop here. Well, at least he took my money away.
Seems I've improved strong.
Because this dude still has 143 hit points. Craziness. But we're gonna hit Ramzo with the quick here, which is just the fairest ability. It is the single greatest skill in the game. Don't let anybody tell you that something's better than quick is. They've never used it. If they think something is better than quick plus short charge, they just haven't used it. Because I am telling you, it gets it done. I start out the playthrough, I'm like, I'm not going to do cheesy stuff. Proceeds to Brave Mod, Blade Grasp, X Potion, Auto Potion. Look, the game made me do it. I had no choice.
will fall!
So here it ends.
And of course, here at the end of the game, it becomes more important than ever before to get these crystals. Pummel, amazing, you know? Like, that's exactly what we need.
No time back.
Come then.
You know, aim +2, couldn't live without it. I was like, he must have concentrate. No, Golem, you don't evade.
I must concentrate.
Listen. Hero? I will make you pay.
Ready.
Right then.
But obviously, we just want to delay it a little longer to get crystals and or gear. Not that the gear is amazing. Obviously, if it was, we should have tried to get it ourselves by stealing. But, you know, they might break something here even, and then I'll feel very silly, but we parry it.
What to do?
Right.
I must concentrate.
Onward.
I will make you pay.
But there, you know, we get some stuff, and that will unironically help. Because, you know, if they break some clothes or something, we're going to realize we don't have that deep of a thing. Hey, KH, how has it been? Nice to see you. I am doing just fine. I am playing some Final Fantasy Tactics, you know, got a day off of work. Just having a time. We're on the top difficulty, so we're like pure cheddar cheese at this point. When I started the playthrough, I was being a good person, and I was playing right, and I was being good.
Reeve of time, by oath unto you am I bound. Transcending eternity, cross you now the vastness of time's gulf. Throw wide her gates.
Oh, Lofre, you're the
we
worst.
may
Not really.
pass.
He's barely a bad guy compared to the other people in this game. He's just a bad guy. He's not a bad guy. He's like a normal bad.
Incantation. What awaits below?
Sure, he's like summoning demons and stuff, but again, in the scheme of what goes on, he's just normal bad. Bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum 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 bum. This game looks really cool to play. Yes, this is one of my favorite games ever. You know, top 10 certainly, and probably more like top 5, maybe top 3. You know, it might be like the second favorite game. You know, because Final Fantasy VI is my favorite game, but this might be number 2. I love it so much. It's very cool. There's a ton of different ways to play it, and I haven't played. You know, this is a remaster, and they added difficulty versions. Once upon a time, I actually used to play a modded version of the game, like an emulated, patched ROM that made it a lot harder, called 1.3. And so this isn't like as hard as 1.3, but it's very interesting to be going through fights that I know very well, and then like suddenly they just do, you know, 500 damage. So now I have to use all of my knowledge to be able to get away with, you know, what I need to do, which is not get hit by those abilities. But we'll see what happens here. If we go to HP restore on both of them, I mean, that's fine. It probably is better than auto potion at this point. Yeah, and here it's okay to save over our save, because we can leave now. Once upon a time, if you saved inside of here, and then you couldn't finish it, your save was over. You couldn't leave the zone. So, you know, you don't mess up, right? Just don't mess up. And that's right, the upper levels were ones we'd already been on the earlier times. They were just marking that on the map. I'm like, I don't remember there being 6 places here. We'll fight this one, and then... yeah, we've got the old portal on the ground. Is there a gunner here?
Ready.
Let's go. My turn, is it?
Forward.
We have waited for you, Ramza.
Alright, so Black Mage's Summoner's Time Mage backing. Now that means that a lot of what we've got... Hey, good morning, Kimmy. Yes, indeed, more Final Fantasy. Huzzah! Yeah, we, this is the final dungeon. We'll probably finish it in this playthrough. Or this difficulty will throw me for so much of a loop that I'll have to back out and level up. It's unlikely that'll happen to me. If we lose a map a couple of times, we can probably rearrange what we've got for a victory, but it doesn't definitely mean that. All we have to do here is beat Old Lofri. If he has a sword, we can just, like, walk back and sort of draw him towards us.
Lofri, was it? Are you not aware of the true nature of the man you serve?
Rev's here. Are you not aware of the true nature of the man you serve? He's like, I am standing on a demonic portal, and I was just reading out of this weird book. Yeah, I know what's up.
Whatever do you mean?
I know what I'm about, son.
If you speak of our execution of the clergy at Malond, that was but a part of our grand design. After all, the salvation they offered their flock was false. They sought only to seize Ivalice for themselves by placing a puppet on the throne.
Because we'll just take advantage of our superior ranged ability with Bastadio to cripple some of them, and then we'll get some time magic on, and then we'll pull Lofri just a little bit forward, and then we'll surround him and punch him a lot for justice.
By the power of the Zodiac Stones, we will
just like so much
people
justice,
true
you'll see.
Salvation.
Or they'll kill all of us and we'll have to restart, but it's gonna work.
Even his most loyal are kept in the dark. You are but an unwitting servant to the Lucavi.
The demons of legend. I've not the patience for your japes.
It's like, obviously we're not cavorting with demons. Yeah, I remember when we broke into the church and killed all the priests. That was a part of the plan. I mean, like, what are you gonna do?
The second coming of Saint Ajora, who shall lead all men with boundless benevolence.
Volmar's the one true savior, the second coming of Saint Ajora. Well, that's good news.
A noble's whelp such as you could never understand the burdens of the common man, much less ease them.
He has protect. Is this dude rocking to save the queen? Probably.
With you.
Yeah. Alright, so... oh, he's got defense boost, and he's breaking all our stuff. This is pretty bad. Yeah, because he...
No, you don't.
Man. You know, maybe we are gonna lose this, right? Oh my goodness.
I must be decisive.
Alright, so we're just gonna speed this up because I think we're gonna get a game over. But we won't necessarily do it, right? After all, Mustadio could armed shot this guy. No, 0% chance on both of them. Okay, he can't arm shot any of them. Oh, because they've got thieves' hats on. I guess we just try to go for the damage. It'll probably not work, but it'll let us see what we're working with, right?
No, you don't.
Either that or Ramsay just moved into a magic ability and he's gonna get spiked. But what we do here is cast Quick on the ninja. And now he'll, like, you know, we're apparently not going to be able to spike that guy, so can we just, yes.
You are noble. I'm disappointed.
We might just put on maintenance to get stuff not breakable. You know, we might have to play this way different. 'Cause what? Okay, so he can one-shot Agrius. You know, maybe we are going to have to leave and level up. I actually think maybe we're gonna have to leave and level up. But maybe not, right? Because if Spencer could just go around and one-shot all of them as they charge, and he can... Oh yeah, they hate each other. That won't work. If we go over here... Yeah, we'll go over here and quick him again. 64% of the time it works every time.
I must concentrate.
Is this the end?
That misses. That's too bad. He comes in to Mercur. And of course, he's breaking all of our stuff. We're not gonna... The gravity hits himself, not me. Get wrecked. Of course, he can only kill like one person a turn, but he can break all of my stuff. That's super bad. We're gonna need to get the Time Mage up, though, because the Time Mage is like an extra turn on whoever is the most useful. This Shiva cast probably won't ever go off. It's really a question of whether or not he's going to, like, break stuff that I can't replace before this match all ends. Do we go for damage here? No, I think we just go for the kill. This guy's further away. And there he breaks the staff. I don't even think I have another staff, right? Like, I think that's the only staff, but at least it's not Excalibur.
To the very end.
They hate each other, so quick here is unlikely to matter, but it's still the best thing we've got.
What to do? On your feet.
Alright, well, it does go off. Alright, so we'll just go for the biggest damage here, right? And he's very ambitious with this cast. It's not really going to work for him. And we're just going to try to get some damage in here.
No, you don't.
Yeah, that's another thief hat down. Like, I honestly think we're not going to have any hats. I think we're going to run out of hats. Or we're going to lose. No, we just lost, didn't we? Yeah, we just lost. Alright, so what do we do different?
I botched it.
We put maintenance on everybody? Oh, this is a... That's not gonna help. Okay, so...
You require something.
He doesn't have it.
What is it?
He definitely doesn't need poach, so that's just fine to put on. Alright, so this is gonna help some. We don't need this at all, because Blade Grasp doesn't work here. And she just, like, doesn't have enough HP to live through a hit, is the thing. And it gives them 100% hit chance. We can just get, like... No, because we need damage still, though. Losing short charge is really, really gonna sting. I think we drop summon here and just get item, because the summon damage is not gonna matter and we won't need Golem, because Golem can't protect against Holy Sword. Because he's still gonna be able to almost kill people in just one hit, but it's gonna stop him from, you know, breaking things, at least. Or like, are all those holy abilities, am I supposed to have brought 5 chameleon robes and I forgot to? Anyway, we'll try it. If we have to back out, we have to back out, you know, not the end of the world. It's just, what an incredibly nasty battle, right?
As you wish. You can rely on me.
Let's go.
All right.
At the ready.
Alright, so blah 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 blah, perfectly describing what's going on. And now that he can't break stuff, he's doing some move. I don't even know what it does, because
Let me think.
But, you know, the thing is when he's charging, he's not going to be able to evade, so him doing this is actually maybe going to let us to win, like, before we even get kicked off. Because Ramza's not going to die here before he gets to swing. If the Time Mage gets the Ninja to go again, if the Quick goes off, or depending on how it works out, we might just get to do it. But those Thundajas might go off, so... Alright, we just run in here, because the damage is what we have to get. Crits for exactly as much as before. Alright, so if it starts off this way, no matter what happens here, we'll be able to get it. Alright, we can still cast Quick. Spencer gets the kill if it goes off. Ramza doesn't. So we're just gonna take the 64% chance. Give me a success. It misses. Oh, they hit their own guy. They hit their own guy, softening him up for Agrius to hit him with a Holy Explosion. Gorgeous. And that is how it's done. And that's how to take a fight that looks insane, tailor your build to it, and turn it off, right?
But I am not finished yet.
Because those Holy Sword abilities, if they can't break something, they don't do the damage.
For you, Ramza.
So, like, if you're fighting a Chocobo or someone with Safeguard, they don't do that work. Maybe I'll have to leave. Maybe I'll have to leave. No, there's still some nasty battles to come.
Alexandora, Reeve of Time. By oath unto you am I bound. Transcending eternity. Cross you now the vastness of time's gulf. Throw wide her gates, that we may pass.
Oopsie daisy. Y'all done goofed. Good news. The circle on the ground still works, even if some of the wood's broken. They still give you money, even though you can't ever spend it again. Indeed, Otto. It's like, oh, did you think she was going to be here? I'm sorry, Ramza, but your countess is in another castle. But then we show up and Lofri is like dead on the ground here, and you're like, well, good job, buddy.
What is this place?
The Necrohol of Malond. Never again will you see the skies of Ivalice.
Lofri, so messed
Without
up.
the glyph at the gate, there can be no return.
And he's like, see? Hiya! What a jerk.
I have fulfilled my duty.
But it's just like, look, man,
And yet,
why destroy the escape route? Either just let me leave because it doesn't matter, or, hear me out, if I win, let me go home.
Volmov, my lord, are you still the man I pledged to follow?
Man, Loffrey, after, you know, summoning dudes to a demonic city and then destroying the portal, it's really kind of late in the game to worry if you're a good person. But you're fine, don't worry. You didn't even break any of my hats in this timeline.
The last. How pathetic.
Yeah, nickel for every time you got trapped in hell in the final boss, you have way more than 2 nickels. Oh, indeed. As you walk through a JRPG, you do wonder, when am I going to be trapped in hell? Am I going to attack and dethrone God now or later?
Hurry on, Ramza. How it ends depends on you.
But, you know, that just reminds me of Final Fantasy XII, where I was convinced when playing it for the first time that we were about to transition the game and it was going to open up and we were going to see the attack and dethrone God portion of the game unfold. And then it just ended, and I was very surprised. You know, like playing 6 as a kid, I didn't know that there was a floating island and after it, you know, blah, blah, blah. I didn't know there was a world of ruin. I was very pumped about it. Final Fantasy IV, when you get to go underground, blew my mind. Going to the moon, blew my mind. You never expect it when you go back to the ground or back to the moon either. You know, just total craziness. And then Final Fantasy XII is just over.
Supposedly sank into the sea when a great catastrophe struck in ages past. But that appears not to be the case.
Maybe the sea, Ramsa, is a demonic portal.
I must find Volmov.
Now's not the time to think about where we are? Well, it does kind of matter where we are. I've rescued you. Now we're in hell, where you're safe. With me. I did bring 61 X potions. I bet you can eat them. Can't we just decide to map the world balance on one side of the world? I did not know that. So the lore of me owning Final Fantasy VI, which I may not have shared with you, but I share all the time. So I desperately wanted it because I had Final Fantasy. That's how I learned to read, was Final Fantasy 1, and then my family had Final Fantasy 2 as well. And I wanted 3 super badly, and I could never find it anywhere. It wasn't in any of the stores. You know how it was in the 90s. And but I eventually found it in a pawn shop, and you know, I was a kid. You know, whenever I was, you know, out and about with my mother, you know, if I'd been helpful or whatever, you know, she'd stop off so I could run inside a pawn shop for, you know, 30 seconds and be like, do you have Final Fantasy 3? How about Chrono Trigger? No? Good day, sir. And then run back out, you know, and then eventually I found a copy of 3. Of course, 6 is what we call it now, but 3 was, you know, what it was. And that is the story of how Final Fantasy 3 came to be in my possession. So I never had the map.
My turn, is it?
Oh,
Let's go.
you know, we still have wonky setup from the last fight. That's fine. I think we saved. Oh, actually, we might be wanting Blade Grasp here, huh?
You!
Chrétien.
But how? You must have forced Sir Lothric to bring you here.
You know, looking at Chrétien here, all I think is that if Gafgarian were here with us right now, he would say, that dude ain't got no mustache. Why are y'all working for him?
Very well then.
Y'all purple-headed samurai
Here
should
is
know
where I
better.
shall make my stand. Even should it cost me my life, I will stop you. I will have vengeance.
He just sounds so young, right? He sounds like he hasn't sworn to kill anybody ever before. Poor little guy. But if he's got the break abilities, having this safeguard on again would be relevant.
What salvation could you possibly
We would just
offer
need
the
to
people
swap
that might be
to
had in these
Blade Grasp,
forsaken ruins?
maybe.
A spoiled lordling could ill understand what we seek to do. Or do you claim to have learned something of suffering?
It's like, everyone's like, Ramza, you couldn't possibly suffer. Ramza's life has not exactly been charmed recently. Fully a third of the women he ever meets end up kidnapped. Sometimes multiple times. And sure, he's not the one getting kidnapped, but it's still a very stressful thing.
If so, you might see the world for the cruel place it is. Though the Church preaches equality, it cannot and will not affect change.
See, a lot of games back then came with references. You expected to have world maps, story, motivations. I remember so well, like when you bought a new game, right? And you're in the car on the ride home. You're not driving because it's the 90s and you're a child, and you're looking through the booklet, and the booklets were so much, like you could read a whole book about the world of the book of the game before you got home.
As it was passed on to them. This leaves the lowborn masses with no means to lift themselves up. We would shatter.
Or like being at a friend's house and reading through the documentation, one of you's playing the game and one of you's reading the book. Oh yeah, Cletian, you're a real man of the people. Here with your ninjas and your samurai and your time mages, like everybody's got access to. Here with your glimmering gold armor. Look at Agria, she carries Excalibur. Hair is in a sensible braid. Nice blue coat, not trying to be flashy. Got a lot to learn, buddy.
You would bestow them upon those who seek power. Yet what can you hope to achieve when most of the stones are in my possession?
You truly know nothing. Allow me to enlighten you. Once we have resurrected Saint Ajora, we shall have limitless stones.
Oh, limitless stones. That won't be a problem.
By the grace of the High Seraph,
maybe some of you will smile forever.
Was made able to create Orisight, and at long last he shall be reborn to walk among us, the child of God from the heavens returned.
It's like, you sound like an idiot. Coming in for so much. Alright, well.
On top.
Onward.
Alright, so this guy's got a Featherweave Cloak, magic defense boost. That is alright, though. So I am not a magic. Now, probably, though, we'll need to restart and put the ninja over on this side, and we can one-turn spike him. Nope, he can reach. Alright, we're good. Clean. And again, you have to do this because they'll kill you in a hit if you have to play this way. It's not my fault.
Forgive me.
I'm forced to be efficient.
Told you.
I have to. I have to. Look. If I don't play this way, they'll kill me and I'll lose. Fly? Oh, Fly is the movement ability that you get in Dancer and Bard that nobody cares about. It is just like Teleport, but without the benefits of Teleport. Because Teleport, of course, won't fail if you're going... Well, actually, Fly will let you get any vertical amount, I think. I think it's like ignore height plus ignore terrain for the purpose of moving over it. But that was super funny. I didn't I didn't expect to see him do it. Spencer with the greatest contribution, of course. That's Final Fantasy Tactics, They make you do it. It's not your fault. If you want to be efficient, you do what you gotta do. Now, this is gonna be the monster battle. I think we probably want to take Safeguard off, but we'll just keep it on for a bit, because again, I would need like 15 thief hats. Is this dragons? I think it's dragons. Yeah.
As you wish. I shall do my best.
Right. My turn, is it?
No turning back.
The old Tiamat things. Behemoth and such.
Oh, Ramza! Truly, it is a joy that we should chance to meet again.
It is a joy. Last time you gave me a wonderful gun. I'm gonna go adulting. Well, bye, Autumn. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Yes, we'll use your good luck to attack into Throne God. It will work out perfectly, or we'll reload and change our strategy
Your
somewhat.
head I shall take for Lord Volmarv.
So you live still. Was your fear of death such that you would sooner bend your knee to the Lucavi?
Ramses always coming in hot. He's like, "Oh, you afraid to die? That's a shame, buddy. That's a real shame."
Pity me. You are a naive child who speaks of things he does not understand. It betrays your high-born nature that you should think it pitiful for one to fight to cling to life. For the low-born, each day is a struggle to survive. Ever does death cast its dark shadow over us. When the nobleman falls ill, the physician nurses him back to health. Even when his lands suffer a poor harvest, food yet graces his table. Meanwhile, the common man dies of a chill. And even when times are not lean, he is not assured a meal on the morrow.
Barrick's in this, like, devil city surrounded by evil dragons, and he's like, if you think about it, we're good and you're
For
bad.
now, I am made truly human.
How does selling your soul to demons
Yeah,
make
you tell him,
human?
Ramsa. You tell him.
You've lost sight of whatever ambition you once held.
I stand above all other men now. I have transcended death itself. No longer must I bow my head in coy attempts to curry favor with you high-born nobles. I've bought my freedom. I am human at last, no longer something less.
You think freedom a thing bought and sold? What value? A freedom you have not earned. What meaning when your soul is the price?
Yeah, it's like all these people are like, I don't care if I turn into a monster, and I'm like, no, like a literal monster.
who's lost his
They're like,
pride
yeah,
can
how bad
never
could it be?
be
I'm like, oh boy,
When
you'll
you cast
see.
yours aside, you surrendered your freedom. Freedom and equality are lost upon you. You do not understand, much less desire them. No. What you desire is power. Whatever your claims, you are just a fallen man who wishes to rise up at the expense of others.
And the bolt gun coming in for 272. Outrageous.
No mercy!
But we'll probably have to start over, but not necessarily. Nope, we'll definitely have to start over. They both have magic guns. Pretty rough. Well, we'll probably have to start over. It's not definitely over.
You are alive.
Because he'll shoot Ramza here. Which is fine, right? We don't gotta worry about that. She'll quick him. We can just res Ramza here. We just need more of them to come across, but I think maybe because that chemist has a gun too, it won't work out in the long term. but...
How about you?
Alright, so it won't matter if we hit him, because he has regen, right?
How about you?
And he just backs away because we're sufficiently insulated. Alright, and we've given her item rather than summon back in anyway. They at least don't have AoE beyond what they have from these guys, so we'll just punch him in the back for justice.
Right then. Back to it.
Yeah, I think we just gotta have Blade Grasp because, yeah. Yep. I actually honestly don't know if you can do this battle without it. There's a lot of that, and I don't believe that this is a well-designed difficulty level. Yeah, I don't think any of these other ones matter. I mean, honestly, him being a knight is non-functional in this battle. Because it doesn't matter. So, you know, Brawler Ninja it is. What are you gonna do, right? Look, the game forces me to do this by making me lose. It's not what I want, it's just what I have to do. Bum, 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 bum.
As you wish. Ready.
My turn, is it?
It's time.
And then... Alright, so if we remove the ability of their chemists to kill one of us every single turn, you know, the fight's going to look a lot different. Of course, here, they just move to doing stuff like that, but that is okay. We will survive.
Let's go.
And then, you know, we're... Oh my goodness, well... I guess it has, like, a chance to miss him. But, you know... Yeah, because these things just one-shot people. That's all they do. They just one-shot people. They hate each other, but if it works...
Power.
It won't kill him. Alright, so how do we do this fight? Not like this, obviously, but how? Because yeah, you know, they just one-shot everything, Super rough. Super, super rough. Is it time to get Orlandu? Yeah. Yep. It's time. It's time to cheat. It's time to cheat. How do you cheat in this game, you might ask? Well, it's easy. What you do is bring a character that the game gives you as part of the story. His name is Count Orlandu.
Preparations, is it?
And we don't have, like, any of his stuff. It'll be enough. Alright, so, and we just, like, won't bring Mustadio, I guess? Yeah, does Orlandu even have... He doesn't have any items that are important. It's okay. He's not going to need to be healed. So...
Preparations?
Yep. Let's, This should probably do it. But not necessarily. In all of these, so the reason I keep saying that the difficulty is badly designed, it's because it doesn't use, like, game mechanics to get to this level of strength.
Understood. To arms, then.
Very well. I shall do my best.
Like, it cheats, right? It doesn't have, like... They don't say they're level 80, they just give them the stats of being level 80, you know? I guess it's just that I'm used to 1.3, where the difficulty, because it was a patched version of the game, was all, like, intrinsic. But in here, it's just frustrating because I feel... It's not that frustrating, because I'm gonna win. It feels like the game is telling you, if you want to play on Tactician at the end, you are going to have to do very specific things. Like, you can't just play non-cheesy. And I was playing non-cheesy and liking it, but we can't do that anymore. That's just the way it is. What? Okay. I'm like, clearly that counter is too good.
With purpose. Let's go. You are living your life.
Alright, there. We got him to go to this side.
Are you alright? No then.
Orlandu, smash! You know, he barely hurt him, but it did silence him. Not that that'll matter. So we can get them to come across a little bit here. We stand in the front. Bladegrass Spork. Sorry, they didn't get the magic off. We might be able to get a win out of this. That misses. He backs up. That's super bad for us, but if we can kill them on the front here, then... Which we can't. Which we can't. Alright, we're probably going to get a game over then.
Come in.
But, you know, if we get like a confuse on one of the dragons, that could help. We're probably just going to be digging for a success on this battle for a while, because it's super rough. Hey, Neo. How's it going? We get a kill here. That's at least something. Probably not going to be enough, but it is at least something. And here we're just gonna get a crit there, break his armor too, reduce his possible max hit points, and here we're about to get one shot Oh, actually, we can live through one of them with 2 hit points, and then the second one hits us for far more hit points than any character can ever have. But Ramza dies. We do have 2 of the Tiamats gone, though, but alright, yeah. Chemist is in sandbag mode. Here, I think, yeah, we do this to try to get... Well, it's hardly going to do a ton to him, but... No, the extra damage here, because... Man, that was so close to getting a kill on the Chemist. Alright, so even while... Yeah, the Tri-Thunder apparently does 3 strikes of 270, so, again, far more hit points than any person would be allowed to have in this game. Can we get a double kill here? Clean. Of course, we still could definitely lose, right? It's certainly not like we're gonna win. It's just relatively promising because so many of them are down. Yeah, and now here we come around this way and pop this guy, so that's the end of the one-shots from them, and the Behemoth, I think, has to be, like, a little closer. Alright, we'll probably be able to get it then. Orlandu, of course, doesn't have big speed, he has haste, so when he's dead, he doesn't have haste, so his count time doesn't get out of control. Here, come in for a ton of damage, and the Defender keeps us alive. Yeesh. Oh, he's not going to be able to revive Orlandu. We're going to have to get Agrius over here to do it. He's not going to be able to revive Ramza either. Well, that is okay. Can we just punch this dude in the back real hard? I mean, yeah. Well, it doesn't work, but we could have done. And we get an HP restore. Wonderful.
It's too soon to give up.
Yeah, so she'll be able to go and get over to him in time.
I cannot fail. I have...
At least I think she can. She may not be able to. We're going to need to move Rams over this way to hopefully be able to get across. If Orlandu turns into a crystal here, you know, that'd be pretty bad, but... Oh my god, he might. No, we'll just have to quick shenanigan Ramza here. Man, that cloak! It says 60%, but it ain't, though. Now, we'll get there in time. This'll go off, and then we'll be able to res him here. Yeah. Good deal. And that is why Quick is the best ability in the game. Take a shot at the Time Mage. Nope. take a shot at he, but Blade Grasp works.
Come then.
And that means that this fight is in the bag, baby.
At him.
And then hilariously, after all of that,
How can I?
Spencer, like a hero, comes in with a steel chair for a crit followed up with enough to one-shot him. Make it make sense, game. Make it make sense. 7 evasions in a row, and then once we've won, hilarious. Just hilarious. But hey, you know, we bring in Orlandu, just what we needed to do in order to get it done. And you know, we might retire Mustadio now. We might just go into Orlandu mode.
I am tired, Delita. So very tired, but I must forge on. It falls to me to stop Fulmov. I chose this path. I will walk it to the end.
Bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Spencer with the greatest contribution, of course. And now it's time for the airship graveyard.
Preparations?
Get Meteor, I guess. Why not?
By all means.
All right. Do we need like 108 gems here or something? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Of course, all difficulty tactics runs devolve into Holy Sword using Brawler Monks and Time Mages. That's just the way of the world, right? We all know it.
As you wish. You can rely on me.
Mustadio, you know, doesn't really have the scratch to be here. We'll try it with him, though, but we'll probably move to... Nah, we'll just go with Orlandu. I'm like, he's got the Excalibur on, so actually we want to swap him there.
At the ready.
All right. It's time for the final showdown. You forget that fight with Barrack there is the second to last one.
Not awaken.
Because it's so crazy.
This is his resting place. His spirit lingers here. I can sense it. What could be amiss?
What could be amiss? Well, maybe you're not supposed to do this.
After all. No, it cannot be that. Virgo stirred at her presence. She must be the one. Oh, it is still not enough. That could be the only reason.
Yeah, maybe if you do some evil thing, that'll help.
So
Moron.
You have come, Ramza.
It is over, Fulmov. Your comrades are no more. Now end this. Release my sister.
Comrades, you say? They were but pawns to be sacrificed. The Angel of Blood to whom Saint Ajora is joined. She must slake her thirst ere she rise again.
Yeah, if anybody's ever like, oh yeah, the Saint is also the Angel of Blood. Like, are they Warhammer? Are they playing Warhammer?
Yet still she covets more.
If anybody ever talks this way about somebody that they're saying is good, like, yes, they drink the blood of war and they desire more, probably not a good guy.
So be it.
Probably. Once more to world of light, there to steep the earth in blood's sweet rain. Yeah, Fulmarv.
But you,
what a guy.
Ramza. You
What a
will
guy.
not live to see the storm.
Big ugly guy time.
The stones lend you their strength.
He doesn't even look as ugly as I remember.
A truly vexing foe this child is made, and thus Sir Jorah with High Seraph joined, that thirst for power alone the stones might slake. Oh, Saint Jorah, oh, angel of blood, this sacrifice I proffer that you wake. Ramsar, unto me your
Hashmal, bringer of order, big ol' lion man. Very buff, right? Slender waist. Skipping the leg day lion man. Just like all shoulders and arms, right?
Alma, I'm coming, but you must wake. Cast off this sleep.
Awaken to your whimpering she will not.
What have you done to her?
Her flesh a gift, a Jorah's newfound form. Through her the angel of blood descends once more, the perfect vessel finally obtained. Should slain she be, to naught our plans would come. Yet strength have you to carry out this deed. Beyond your gentle heart it is, I fear.
Slay my sister. I need not resort to such measures. You are without comrades to protect you, Fulmarv. I will strike you down and end your madness.
We have beat all the guys. Coming in for a sick 1.5k at the start. You know, you can't beat that with a stick, right?
A bitter draught.
Yeah, it is enough to one-shot her. I don't even know if we have Gaegir. Agrias has lines? Woo!
Ah, the girl's most loyal sword here too, I see. For her, your strength to Ramsar now is joined.
Go. You speak of Her Majesty Queen Ovelia. You shall answer for that insolence and more.
Ah, of course. That she is an imposter. You know not. The princess true.
And it's like, he's like, oh, did you not hear the exposition that was done in an aside in Chapter 3? Well, I will tell you.
Your mistress did. A plot devised to undermine the queen. The council's trump card she had been. Until, with Orinus's birth, she lost her worth.
Is that why she was confined to the monastery? No. You
It obviously makes sense, and Agrias is like, no, I don't want to believe it. Too sensible.
It was. The girl herself believed. When all is said, your feelings matter not.
Yes, very menacing indeed. They did such a good job with all the voice acting.
For now a nameless girl is crowned a queen.
Your words will do naught to shake my loyalty. In Her Majesty's
No, this is new to me.
I defy you.
Back in the day, people like Agrias, all of your unique guys, they didn't get lines after they joined the party for real. So it's very cool that we get them here.
By one so feeble felled I cannot be. Yet even should you chance to strike me down, return I shall in perpetuity.
If I was fighting somebody for, like, the fate of mankind, and they started doing bad couplets at me, I would throw a fit.
In unremitting chaos lies.
I'm like, really? V in perpetuity? That's what you got for me? Can't you see that that's obscene? And then just go like total rap battle on them.
Souls of rancor ever cry, and thus are we to aid them summoned back. To free their souls, the purpose of the stones.
Cletien did say that Saint Ajora could create limitless auracite, and there are bound to be many like Barrick, who desire power only for self-gain.
Yeah. Like Barrick, not somebody else we know, like Dycedarg.
A righteous life is yours, but few could live. For man is wont to envy and begrudge. What joy that others find, he fain destroys.
I've lived a far from righteous life. These hands are hardly clean.
Yeah, Rams, but if you think about it, being a heretic is good, actually. Look at what orthodoxy gives you.
As do many others. We are not all like you.
And here, we just come in for the damage, because if we can't spike him, then it's game over anyway. How much does he have? Yep, and we lose. It's a beast from Disney, basically. There we go. Game over. So how do we prevent this? Not sure. We might actually have to leave and level up a lot. That would be super embarrassing. But it might be necessary. That's we might have to leave and get like 40 levels. It would be embarrassing, though. So Parnella, we can give her boots to float.
Preparations?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we can do it. It's almost... As well, ninjas, we only have access to 2 people who can even do that. Again, I would need to leave. Yes, another Lucavi. The final battle. Yeah, we would need to leave. We would need to leave and level up a lot to do that, our arcade. But that might be what we do, yeah. Because again, like... if he has more than 3,000 hit points and kills people that efficiently, we'll probably need to leave.
Let's go.
Ready and
Which again is like embarrassing, right? It's very embarrassing. But I mean, it is what it is. If we can't beat the game, we can't beat it. It is embarrassing though. It's super embarrassing.
Very well.
It's time. It's...
We have you. I need you.
My move.
Hey, we got him. The unknown health is because he's a Lucavi.
Where am I?
All the Lucavi have unknown health. The fact that his unknown health happened to be like 3,000,
Alma!
which again, brawler monks are busted strong. I literally don't know how you could do this fight without them though. There's nothing else in the game that can do 750 damage on turn 1 without setup. And it's only because he's charging. So I actually don't know how you could do the end game any differently than I've done it. Maybe if you get to like level 99. I mean, obviously if you got like the worker robot and, you know, maybe if you got to level 99, because then Orlandu would have like 700 hit points, right? And you could do de-leveling traps. I mean, there's tons of ways where you could get even cheesier than I've been doing. I guess you could faith mod all the way down and then his spells wouldn't do it. But now we have this, and I don't think we're going to be able to do it. Because I think we're about to lose, though.
I am come once more.
Alma, no.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. But that's right. Oh, it's a whole different, like, phase. Right. It's a whole different phase. That's fine. For some reason, I was like, it's gonna make me do the fight right now in my head, but that's not how it goes. Oh, it does. I do have to do it right now. It just... yeah. Well, you know. Let's get to it.
Ready.
Right.
I was like, they're not gonna let me save in the middle? Nope, guess not.
As you command.
No turning back.
Doesn't feel like a victory? Oh, well, you know, that's because... it is merely a victory.
Is this? Do not resist me. Ramsay, please, help me!
Alma!
Ramsay, help!
Why even have the time mage if she dies so fast? Because I thought we would be able to get a turn off. The time mage gives quick to Ramza 93% of the time. They have a really good matchup. So the ability to cast that is stronger to get whoever needs to go, that's better than another character. And we don't have another ninja. We don't have another brawler ninja set up. We don't have anybody besides this here. And the Time Mage would be Mustadio, and Mustadio doesn't have damage here, right? Musty is an anti-human character. He's low damage, reliable hits, and anti-undead, you know, but he's not a boss fight character. He can't, in the very late game, he can't immobilize or disable people. You know, he doesn't get the Seal Evil, and he doesn't do the big damage that you need.
Alma, are you unharmed?
I'm fine. But you must strike down Ajora. Quickly.
To thwart my coming, you would dare essay? Nay, it shall not be.
This is Rem's sister. Ajora is the resurrection of the saint that is the basis of the religion in Ivalice. Alma was like the host for her to bring her up out of where she had been, and now we have the final battle.
I suffer spite.
Ramses' dad is dead.
Lord, nor serf. Your unmaking you have sealed. I am Ultima, divinity descended. Prostrate yourselves before me now.
So that is Saint Ajora's true fate? Made a Lucavi like all the others who craved power.
Naturally.
You will not leave this place. I will defeat you. I swear it.
Submit to me.
And so it's gonna one-shot the Time Mage. I don't think we can. I think we have to leave and get a whole bunch of levels.
With purpose.
I'm in trouble.
So she runs off over there, which is good, and now we can bring her back to life. Because it was only her that got hurt by it. You know, so far so good. And then he is going to charge attacks, so they're going to kill us right now if we don't. Oh, she went kind of far away. Well, she is trying to nuke them. Alright, so we just need to kill this guy before this cast goes off. Do they have counter? Alright, well, it's a... we do 944 damage there to him, so we don't have to worry about that cast anymore. That ultimate cast is going to go off, and we'll just have to sandbag a little bit, and that'll be alright. She throws an Aegis onto us. That is good. Oh no, it's not going to go off though. And she gets another charge here. Yeah, the Time Mage definitely barely ever gets to do anything. We could just put Quick on, like, a Knight, and maybe they would get to do something, right? No! What? No, 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 no! No! What? They're barely... It's just 2 difference! Oh, they're floating in it. Oh my god. Not missed. Not missed. Like, was impossible to hit. They're charging, so you're always supposed to be able to hit them, but they had... Oh, that is rough. That is so rough. Jeez. And then, of course, now we all die. Yeah, I don't know if we can do this. I don't know if we can. I think, honestly, we're gonna have to leave and get, like, 50 levels. Which, again, is embarrassing. It's not, like, kind of embarrassing. It's very embarrassing. I'm not good enough at the game, you know, and that's what it comes down to. But maybe she's almost dead, and Agrius will get the kill, you know? That's, theoretically possible. Come on! You know, if this wins the game, it's gonna be epic. But it doesn't. Obviously, she probably still has 10,000 more hit points.
Very well. I shall do my best.
Let's go.
Ready and willing.
To battle.
At times go to another job class. I can't. We're in the middle of a fight. We can't change our stuff anymore. Yeah, we could go back and fight the Lucavi and change our class, but you have to take the build that you took into that fight into this fight. You cannot change. It won't let you. It didn't say it would let me. At least this time she came over on this side. That's slightly better.
With purpose.
This
Did he just hit her for 999? Maybe that's the key. Maybe we need to make them accidentally hit her.
I must concentrate.
Yeah, they focus the Time Mage because they can kill the Time Mage. Yeah. Turn 2 kill again. Yeah, I just don't think we can do this. And kills her like every time because she's useless. Hey, yeah. See, the key is to just let the Time Mage die.
I see it now. Too late.
Go get 50 more levels. Go get 50 more levels. Ha. Bah. Bah, I say. Bah. I knew I had it in me. I knew I had what it took. I knew I could do it. Nah, this is the surprise phase 2. Right now, and now we lose.
In that accursed blood, the price of your defiance you shall pay.
But they get rid of the demons. We go here. To heal up. And she should be fine to distract them for a bit, and he'll probably go for the kill on her. Nope, it's going to get all of them. It's going to be a long cast. Nope, it's going to be an instant cast, and we'll all die.
Stay strong.
With purpose.
And he can't bring her back from the dead. All he can do is fight.
I'm in trouble.
A summer with Alma? No, wouldn't help at all. Wouldn't help at all. But Alma is very good because she re-raises herself, and then that makes him do. But yeah, she's about to. They just, like, look at that turn order, right? That is unreal. I can't. Yeah, we're gonna have to go level up. That is 2 turns in a row against speeded, hasted people, and he's still getting 2 turns in a row over me. Yeah, we can't. We're not gonna be able to beat this game. But if he continues doing single target attacks, maybe we will.
How are you feeling?
I move.
Don't die.
So this one doesn't always do all the status ailments, but often can. You know, we might, if it misses us. Nope. Oh, rough.
Can you manage?
Your face is locked.
Are you all right?
Oh, Alma, how could you? Oh, it's dispelled. Well, that's alright. They're gonna do a huge attack. Oh, just a single attack. You know, we might luck out and be able to do this if he keeps on... Because if you give him single targets to one-shot, then he will focus on them. Here we just bring her back because bringing her back is more important than doing some damage. And we can't get a hit here on him. That's too bad indeed. And we get the status effect thing again. Now it moves away. Oh, was it targeted on... Oh, jeez, and it hits everybody with everything except Ramza. Alright, we can only attack or use Toad. Great! Alright, so we'll go here and wait. And Ramza will go and wake up Dude. But he's stopped, isn't he? No, yes, he is. Well, then he can't go fix the other ones. $108 gems, yep. Oh, it's slow, not stop. Hey, super lucky. We get him to do a regular attack into our Blade Grasp. Finally, the sandbag getting somewhere. Please, just miss. Alright, great. We're really screwed now. He berserked us. You know, we might still win. Oh, right, it won't wake him up. Jeez. But hey, Berserk Ninja into charging Ultima does do 860 damage. It might get us there. You know, it might get us there. This, I feel very intense. My heart rate's going all wild. But you know, we might be able to do it in spite of this insanity. Because we're getting a lot of damage in, and if he spends turns messing with Alma, the re-raise on Ramza, that could be super clutch here. We just need to keep him engaged mentally with... Alright, so Grand Cross on Ramza here. That could be the disaster. I think we just go for the damage and say we're gonna try to spike it, because that's the only route to victory here, right? Because we are now in huge trouble. Orlandu is, you know, like, everyone's messed up. We're dead unless we just get up. So come on, Orlandu. Thunder God Sid, you're the man. Everybody knows you're the man. Alright, they said impossible, but what it does is dispel the haste, but not the good stuff. And then he murks Ramza. That is okay, because maybe somebody else can bring him back. Well, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Alright, Orlandu, it's down to you. Can you do it? You're the biggest hero of the world. Oh, well.
Carefully now.
Nope, can't get to him. Alright, we don't even have a potion. We have one antidote to cure this poison, to give us potentially one more turn. Rams is about to turn into a crystal, and we can't bring him back. It's got to be this hit or nothing. Shadow Blade! Nope. Game over. Can it be done? Can it be done? Probably not. Probably not.
Preparations? By all means. Very good.
Monk won't have enough hit points.
I am eager to fight.
Monk probably won't. We have one barrette. Of course, you don't get more of them. I don't think it can be done. I'm just trying to do the math in my head. I don't even know how many hit points they have. I just don't think it can be done. We're not, our build's trash and we're trash. I don't think it can be done. You think it's best level 2? Yeah, the thing is, if we go to level up, we leave this entire thing, we have to go through the entire final dungeon again. It's not like we can just leave, right?
As you wish. You can rely on me.
Let's go.
As you come off.
Forward.
Because it's not, I don't need job points, I need 100 more hit points, and you only get that by getting 50 more levels. If we had 100 more hit points, it would take 2 or 3 attacks to kill us instead of 1. But, you know. And Orlandu doesn't have secondary stuff because we didn't use them the whole time. And now we're considerably weaker because we have to have 108 gems on. Just tons weaker. It's going to take twice as long to do this. Yeah, I think we just lose. Because not having the bracers makes us just tremendously weak. It's still enough to one-shot the Time Mage in Monk.
You now, Fulmar.
Yeah. Useless.
Go.
Because again, if she had 20 more levels, then she wouldn't die to that, but...
I cannot be this one.
I think we're actually not even going to be able to get through this phase because the stuff we need to prepare, you know, for the next battle makes us unable to beat this battle. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to say that we're not good enough at the game and quit. And by that, I mean not beat the game for a super long time and play for like 40 hours to level up is what I'm thinking it's going to have to be. Save time exit now. Well, you see, whenever that happens, we're ending the video. I'm not going to, like, start trying to solve this problem now. It's more like... It's gonna be, like, a month before I play Triangle Strategy, apparently. This fight is insane. It's not remotely balanced for normal play. I do not think this mod, this difficulty is well designed. Not because I can't beat it, but because what I'm doing right now represents the pinnacle of possible power in Final Fantasy Tactics. So if I'm doing the most busted stuff you can do, and I literally can't beat it, that means it is not at all balanced well. Yep, we lose. We're bad at the game and we should feel bad. Trash. Just totally trash behavior. Honestly, I'm embarrassed. You know, I thought better of myself. I thought we'd be able to beat the game, and instead I'm just terrible. I'm bad, and I feel bad. Oh, so that's that. Yeah. When we come back, it'll be hours and hours and hours of grinding. It'll be incredibly boring, so can't wait. Can't wait to see you guys there for the most boring gameplay you've ever seen in your life. And I'll show you how well I understand how to stand in one place and do repetitive things for hours on end. I'm terrible. Anyway, there you go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'm trash at this game. I'm gonna go get something to eat. See you guys.